Hello everyone, this is Fuzzy Sheep 12. Today is November 18th, and for this year's Hypnovember, today's theme is clock. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into it. I'd like you to close your eyes and imagine with me. And get comfy, get cozy, and get those listening ears on for today. So imagine you're in a vast shop, sitting in a chair, by a table, and in front of you is a clock. Nothing fancy, just one of those easy to read ones on the wall of most places. And unfortunately, this one has gears and hands and seems to be a little disassembled. It's almost like you're in the position where you have to fix it. But we can handle that, putting it back piece by piece. It shouldn't be too hard. After all, you look around and notice that you see a sheet of paper that has a step-by-step guide. So you start to follow it, putting each piece, gear, part back together. And before long, it starts to look like it should. Well, you think it starts to look like it. As you kind of put it back together, you notice that each gear, as it falls into place, sends a little click sound that almost just makes your brain a little bit fuzzy. But you don't pay too much a mind for it. So you keep going and putting those pieces together. And eventually, it looks done. So you flip it over, maybe wind it a few times, or put a battery, and just watch to see what happens. Well, you thought it was completely fixed. But for some reason, the hands of the clock are going backwards. We'll have to fix that in a second. But you start to notice that the hands are also appearing backwards as well. Almost as though the small hand is moving fast and the longer one is moving slower. Which kind of captures your attention, because it's not moving the normal speed by any means, and yet you watch as the longer hand goes from 60 down to 55, down to 50, down to 45, down to 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and then back to 60. And the other hand seems to be doing a similar, where it's going from 12 to 11 to 10 to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to 12. You kind of shake your head a moment and get focused back on what you're doing. So you flip it back around and you look at the different pieces. Nothing seems out of order, yet you might as well fiddle with it, see what you can do, swap a few things around, check it again. It looks better this time. You flip it around, and you notice that it is going in the right direction. It's going clockwise now, instead of counterclockwise. And yet it still has this effect that you just feel increasingly fuzzy by watching it. Even when the numbers were counting down, you felt this feeling, and now that the numbers are counting up, you just still feel this feeling of almost overwhelming heaviness and relaxation. You're just fixing a clock. What could be so special about it? And yet you lay the clock down, and you just stare at it as the numbers count over and over and over. almost lost in this thought, this cycle of the numbers counting from 1 to 12 over and over, and the other hand counting from 1 to 60 over and over and over. And surely so many numbers in your mind can't be good. So just let them disappear. After all, you don't really need to think of anything anymore. You did such a good job fixing this clock and watching, just to make sure it was perfect. So now all you need to do is rest, let go, close your eyes now, and stop thinking for a moment. You can still hear the faint tick sound of that clock as it makes the movements it was designed to do. And that too drives your mind down deeper, still remembering when the numbers counted backwards. Each and every single number, every moment, pulling you down deeper still. And yet, it is fixed, it is done, and still it's time for you to wake up. So 1, 2, 3, we're halfway there already. 4, gathering all of those thoughts back in your mind, noticing how well of a job you did today, and taking that nice deep breath in as you come all the way awake with 5. Wake up, just like that. Fantastic. As always, take as much time as you need to come fully all the way up above. And thank you again for listening to today's file.